An update now on a story we broke earlier this week about a young woman on Vancouver Island suffering from Lyme disease. Reporter Kathy Tomlinson joins us now. Kathy?
The story was about how numerous doctors failed to diagnose Marie McQuay's Lyme disease. By the time a BC specialist confirmed she has Lyme, it was too late for an antibiotic cure, and she's now bedridden and in severe pain. Well, dozens of other Lyme disease sufferers wrote us to say the BC health system failed them too. John wrote, "The degree of denial and ignorance about Lyme in BC is shocking. The Canadian test for Lyme is as good as useless. You'd have better luck with scratch and win." Kazima says, "My 11-month-old daughter had a bullseye rash on her leg. I took her to 3 separate clinics. Each one told me it was a spider bite. Later she had a blood test done which did in fact confirm the Lyme diagnosis. I find it shameful that 3 different doctors were unable to diagnose such an obvious rash." From William, after testing positive in California at a recognized lab, I've been told by Canadian doctors I don't have Lyme and that the Canadian test is the gold standard. I'll probably go to California and pay for treatment. God help anyone inflicted with a tick-borne illness in Canada. Lastly, Patricia wrote, "As a person with Lyme disease undiagnosed for many years, I continually am appalled at the level of ineptitude by the medical profession in this province. We need our politicians to show some leadership. Ignoring Lyme disease is part of the problem." So there you have it, lots of other victims all calling for better treatment.
Okay, you certainly stirred up something with that story. What are you working on for next week?
Well, we've all heard the Campbell government say it cares about vulnerable people. We'll bring you the untold story of how that same government is essentially trying to throw a group of severely disabled adults out of the only home they've ever known to save a bit of money. It's like being kicked out of their home.
It's exactly like being kicked out of their home.
And losing their family.
And losing their family.
We'll bring you their story next week, and if anyone out there has another story they think should go public, email me at gopublic@cbc.ca.
All right, Kathy, thank you for that.
You're welcome.